Hey guys, you all might know it already. On the 10th of February, the new progression system arrives, and in this patch we will also have some cards balance changes, and in this video we will take a look at them. So let's not waste any time and jump right into it. Alright guys, before we start with the balance changes, just one quick recommendation. You should really read the blog posts about the upcoming changes, especially the post about the transition into the new progression system, because a lot of answers are answered there. I got questions like, should I spend my resources now because they are just disappearing with the new system? I would recommend you don't spend any resources now. You should think if you want to recycle your gold cards now, because after the balance patch there will be no more than a bling bling item. You should really recycle them now if you want to, because with the new system your resources are getting doubled and then converted into wildcards. More of this is described in this blog post here about wildcards. You can see the transition rate, you can see examples. So read this, decide if you want to keep your gold cards or not, and then you should be fine for next week, Tuesday. But yeah, let's take a look at the balance changes now. All right, guys, here we finally go with the balance changes. Seedlanders Highlanders are getting nerfed down from 8 health down to 7. Yeah, it was such a strong card. Played in almost every non-air British deck. I think it was a must put in, and yeah, the nerf absolutely, I'm not sure if it's enough, but it's a good start to maybe make this card a little bit less strong than it currently is. Then next card that is getting nerfed is the Takazaki Regiment. Attack increased from 3 down to 2. So it's now like a East Surrey Regiment for 1 credit more with the destruction bonus of make your opponent discard a card. I think it's still a good card, still a good guard. Yeah, I think it might still see play, but overall not that strong that it was before. Then another Japanese card is getting nerfed, the KI-83, losing his ambush ability. A good change. Overall, the card was not that strong that I thought it would be when it came out. But yeah, if you don't have things like Skyburns or a guard on the board, this thing was almost unkillable. So yeah, I think in general, especially in the lower ranks, this card was way too OP and a good change, I guess. It's still good, but not that strong as it currently is. Then we have the Expeditionary Core, losing 1 health. Making it a 2/2, but still adding 1 resistance card to the enemy hand. Yeah. It was played in a lot of resistance decks lately. Even some players put 4 of these in the deck. So yeah, I think the nerf was highly needed, and we will see. Especially with the next card change. I'm not sure if this was necessary, but yeah, let's take a look. Resistance, guys. Resistance is getting changed. It's no longer removed top of the card when you play resistance. You now can choose whether you want to remove top card of your deck or just receive 1 damage to your HQ. So no longer milling your deck with resistance. You can also take the damage instead, and way more ways to play around resistance. So I'm also guessing that we might see some buffs to some resistance cards soon, but not sure. But yeah, I think this is a really good step into the right direction, because resistance is so annoying. A lot of players are complaining about it, leaving the game maybe because of it. So yeah, maybe this might lower the frustration level a little bit. I think that's the best change in a long time. Then we have the KV2 buffed up to 5 HP now, which brings it to Avenger range now, but out of a lot of removal range, like Tactical Strike, for example. It's still a very slow card. I don't think it will change a lot, but I might be wrong. It cannot be pinned, but yeah, I'm not sure. Better than nothing, but I don't think it will be a good card anyways. Then we have the elite card, B26 Marauder. Also buffed by 1 HP there, up to 4. Still having heavy armor 1. The text is very strong, +2 operation cost for all enemy units, but with bolster the ranks coming out with the breakthrough expansion, increasing the operation cost on enemy units can also backfire very quickly. So I don't think that Marauder will see more play than it currently does. I think in all my career I've faced this card 1 or 2 times. I think they could have also buffed it to 5 health maybe. So yeah, I think this card is not better than it was before. Then we have home defense, buffed by credit cost. So it's now only costing 8. But if your HQ is at 10 or less, it only costs 4. I mean, with the change, you get a type 3 and the IG, which together are, I guess, 8 credits. So you get 2 cards for 1, with the bonus that you can get 2 cards for 4 credits, which is really, really strong. I'm not sure if it will bring the card into the meta, but I think in Japan control decks it might find a spot, because as I said, for 8 credits you get exactly the worst on units, and you have the bonus to just get 8 credits unit worth out for 4 credits. So yeah, maybe might see some play, I'm not sure. Then the 39th Bologna Regiment is also, the text is changed. It is a 3/7 guard, and it was that it costs 1 more for each unit you've lost. So if you played this or draw this card late in the game, it might cost 5, 6, 7, 8 credits for 3/7 guards, which is not very good, huh? But now it is only costing 1 more if you lost a unit this battle. So it's not mattering whether it was 1 unit or 10 units. The credits cost is 3 or 4. So 4 credits for a 3/7 guard is okayish. 3 credits for a 3/7 guard is very good. So yeah, a good card. The only disadvantage is that is Italy. And with Italy you usually play Alpine, and then you want to have your Alpine units in the deck. But maybe we will see some Italian control decks with Lion for a day and these guys as guards. Not sure. But yeah, way better than it was before. Then the British countermeasure National Fire Service is getting its cost reduced by 1, down to 2 credits. Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan, because it's not really dealing with the board. It's just delaying when you maybe want to delay your fate until you can play a carpet bombing or shelling, so it can reduce the damage until then. But overall, I'm not the biggest fan of that card, and a lot of other players might see it the same way, because it's not really played, huh? Then we have a very good change for Germany, I guess. The Panzer 3E is no longer giving +1 to other friendly tanks that have Blitz. It's giving +2 attack to friendly tanks with Blitz, which makes, for example, the Flak Very, very strong. A 3-2 tank with 0 operation cost with this on the board. I can imagine some decks that played Panzer 3 now. Some fast Heinz decks with Flak and the Greif can be very good. Then we have mobile defense getting buffed. It was earlier that you add 2 70s to your support line and destroy them at the start of your next turn. So it was literally just guarding your opponent for 1 turn, not your opponent, your HQ. And once your opponent was ready and whether traded into them or just waited, they just die on the start of your turn and did nothing. You could not control them. You could Ural factories or red banner them, but yeah, it would be better to just play a unit there than spending 2 cards to get 1. It's not making too much sense. But now they're just getting destroyed at the end of your turn, of your next turn. So this means you can just play mobile defense, get your HQ guarded for 1 turn, and then on your next turn you can even move them and trade into enemy units, attack the enemy HQ. So if you think a T17 I think is 2k alone. So now you get 2 for 2k, which you can control in your next turn. I can see this card played. Maybe we find a Soviet aggro deck with this, with Blitzkrieg. Can work. We will see. I like the change. It was kind of useless early before the change, but now there is a verse in it. Then the final card, I guess. Yeah, the final change. Overwhelming Force is now, additionally to that the target unit loses guard, smokescreen, ambush, and destruction, it's also resetting its attack. So it's like it's very likely a silence effect now that you might know from Hearthstone, where you can just remove all buffs from a unit and all effects. So this is Overwhelming Force in KARDS now, but it's only resetting the attack, not the health. I'm not sure why this card is not played, because for 0k it is a really strong card. Maybe because it's not dealing damage like Patrol. But yeah, I'm not sure if the reset of the attack will bring this card into the meta more. I think it's a start, but yeah, maybe we will try out some decks and see how good it really is. I doubt that it's way stronger than it was before, but yeah, we will see what the time will bring. All right, guys, that's it for the balance changes. Let me know how you like them, what card you would have liked to change. I think a lot of you might think that counter-offensive is really OP currently, and I think it's really strong, and I think it's a slight bit too strong. Too strong. Yeah, but I think 1939, let's focus again, is really taking a look at what is happening currently and how are the win rates of the cards. And I think if it would be too strong, they might have changed it in this patch. Maybe they will need more data and might adjust it in the next one. We will see. Yeah, that's it for this video. As I said, let me know what you think about the balance changes. Let me know what you think about the new progression system. I'm currently planning to do a first look video of the new progression system. I'm working on it. Ollie is currently not having the green light, but maybe on Sunday or Monday there will be a video where we take a first look of it. So if you don't want to miss it, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I will also give you the links to the progression system, to the blog post in the video description. And yeah, stay healthy, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.